Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be covering why your business isn't growing as fast as it could and how to properly prioritize your efforts. This is by far one of the most amazing things I've learned on my journey of business and marketing, and I'm super excited to share it with you. I'm just going to dive right in to not waste any time. I'm going to share my screen here. And so this is called the priority path. This is actually by Keap, the company, formerly Infusionsoft, and that I learned this from, and that's where this document comes from. So cite them. So this is a typical funnel, or kind of what happens in your business. You generate new traffic. That's not necessarily web traffic. For most businesses, it is web traffic, but not necessarily. That could be people walking into your local store. But you generate traffic, you're capturing leads somehow. That could be online, they're filling out a form. It could be you asking for them their email address or something like that when they walk in your store. It could be they just call you, and obviously you have their phone number and their name, and you kind of have a lead at that point in time. So there's all these different types of ways. You got a sales conversion process. In some cases, you're re-engaging unconverted leads. You're making it easy to purchase. Maybe people previously had to do it with check. Now they can do it with credit card or with Apple Pay or whatever it is. Just making it easier. You're delivering. You're actually fulfilling on the service or giving them the product that you sold them. And then you're upselling your customers and you're getting referrals, and then you have some type of nurture maybe for your prospects and customers. So this is a funnel. This is kind of like the whole and more accurately the customer journey. And so priorities and why people's businesses don't grow is that they're focusing on the wrong one of these things. So it's kind of cheating because you guys kind of see the numbers here, but most people, when they go to grow their business, okay, I'm not getting as much as leads as I want, or I'm not getting as many sales as I want. They focus on new traffic and generating new business. They're focusing on the very first thing in this funnel, generating new traffic. And then second to that, they might focus on, just selling the existing leads. But a lot of people, that's where they go default right away. And so I'm going to go over what Infusionsoft, Keap, recommends that you actually focus on doing and have things in order and establish the foundation and then work your way up. So the very first thing they recommend, especially when it comes to profitability, if you need money now, re-engage your existing list. And just to say the word list, that doesn't necessarily mean an email list. If you have an email list, fantastic. A quick stat, not stat, but email marketing is literally known as still one of the most profitable forms of marketing. For every dollar that goes into email marketing, you get $41 in return. In other words, 4,100% return on investment of going into email marketing. But anyway, just because it says list doesn't mean anything. It might be literally a sheet of paper with people's names and their phone numbers on it. Re-engaging those people, that's your fastest path to cash. Second to that is, and so make sure that you have a strategy re-engaging your current list, your current prospects, leads and prospects. Second to that is capturing leads from existing traffic. If you have 1,000 people a day going to your website, or 100, or only 10, or if you have 100 people coming into your store, or 10, or only one person coming into your store, if you're not capturing that lead, that is a lost opportunity to follow up with that person and potentially nurture them into a sale and upselling them down the road. And so you need to capture those people's information, whether that's your website, whether that's just your Facebook page, or Instagram, or whatever else social that you use, making sure that's awesome. And then also systematizing your sales process is in this as well, making sure the conversion to a sale is as quick and seamless as possible. For those who sell online, that'd be going from you capture their information to, you send them an email or a text, or you call them and then they buy. Or if it's a one-on-one conversation, or in others, if you're of a local business and you're a plumber or a roofer, an electrician, you're actually at the people's house, that process of how they sell that person and how they're able to pay and what, if any fulfillment gets kicked off when a sale takes place, that process has to be optimized, because if that process isn't good, there's going to be friction at the point where people get to that point, to buying your service. Next, delivering a stellar customer experience. A lot of people skip over this and don't worry. Obviously, okay, yeah, I'm good, but there's more that you can do in terms of letting people know, hey, this is going to happen and this is going to happen, or having just sending them a gift to high profitable clients or anything like that. Just delivering an amazing customer experience, not just the service that you're doing, but going over and above. Next is happy referrals. It's literally one of the number one strategies of companies is to develop, is to get money through referrals. Yet most businesses don't have. As a matter of fact, I saw this in BNI this morning here in Lethbridge, Alberta, that it said 97% or over 90%, 95% of businesses rely on referrals as a primary strategy of acquiring businesses, and only 3% have a strategy in place to actually acquire referrals. So people say, yeah, my business grows with referrals, yet they have no systems, nothing facilitating that. They're just letting it happen. It's like having a fire start and letting that fire burn, as opposed to stoking the fire, adding wood to the fire, adding gas to the fire, like rocket fuel to the fire. There's tons that can be done to accelerate that referral lead and prospect generation. Upselling, it's something that people also don't think about. I mean, yeah, we're offering everything, but for example, I used to work at Five Guys Burgers and Fries. That was my last job before. They literally said they make almost no money on the burgers. All of their profit comes from fries and Coke and drink. Same thing with McDonald's, obviously. Fries and a Coke, upsell to a meal. It's critical that you have, especially in terms of profitability, that you're upselling and selling your high margin items, making it easier to purchase. So whether that's online or however it is, just make it easy for them to give you money. Nurturing, and then the very last thing is generating new traffic. That's the last really thing that you need to focus on. So this has totally changed how I focus, how I recommend that, where I recommend that my clients focus their time and what they do. And it's a huge game changer if you really take it to heart and think about, okay, what am I focusing on right now? And do I have these things in place? From re-engaging your current list to converting leads and having a system in place. A lot of times people are falling through the cracks when it comes to leads and prospects. That's why I'm a Keap certified partner and basically why I do consulting around CRM and marketing automation and follow up with people, because it's like follow-up is the number one marketing principle. People have to interact with your brand 5, 10, 50 times before they're ready to make a buying decision or invest. And so follow-up is extremely critical. I just want to end by a quick plug. If you're in Lethbridge, I am going to be teaching an event tomorrow, actually, sorry. So the event is tomorrow, March 13th at 12 p.m. if you happen to be in Lethbridge. If you're watching this video after the fact, fantastic. What did you think about this video? If you are in Lethbridge and you are a service business and you're struggling with the disorganization, struggling to follow up with people, prospects and leads falling through the cracks, want to grow your business, that event tomorrow at noon is going to be fantastic. If for some reason you're not able to make that, just shoot me a message and I'll help you out. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'd love to know what you think of this video and where are your priorities and what are you going to change. So once again, I'm going to show this. So here we have the priorities, and I'm going to move it over to the left. These are really the first things that you should have a strategy in place. So what do you think? What did you learn? Where are you going to put your efforts? And if you're able to make it out to my event tomorrow, if you're in Lethbridge, I'll see you there. Take care, guys.